So, good evening, good evening, good evening. Let me adjust that. Big up to everybody watching this video. We are going to talk about Gabriel Martinelli to PSG. Yes, what happened to the new deal? I hear you cry. We're going to talk all about that any second now. Before we do that, smash the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Big up to everybody who's been dropping donations into the channel. You can do that by hitting the thanks option down below. Press thanks, put whatever amount you want in, put a comment in. Bish, bash, bash, job done. Also, go and subscribe to More Lee Gunner. It's down there. It's actually called Lee Reacts now, but it's saved as More Lee Gunner down there. I can't change the URL on it, but it is what it is. 6.6K on there. Thank you very much. All the people that have contacted me about editing for that channel, I will be emailing you back later this evening. I've been mad busy today, but I will be emailing you back later today, telling you exactly what I expect from you, and we're going to pick the winner who gets to edit for the channel. So make sure if you want to edit for the channel, stick your portfolios down below. I'm going to send you, I'm going to record a video tomorrow, and I'm going to send that over to everyone who's emailed me. And I want you to edit it and send it back to me. And then we're going to decide from there. So yes, you get a chance to work with Lee Reacts. Anyway, go and subscribe to that as well. But a lot of talk yesterday about Gabriel Martinelli signing a new contract. There was lots of people in my chat with Rance. There was a lot of people in the chat with Terry saying it's all a done deal. It's a done deal. Now, I want to go back and find out where the source is for this. And this is what makes me laugh. Because if you cast your minds back to when Benjamin White left the World Cup, the original source of that was the Daily Mail. Then the Daily Star got hold of it, palmed it off as their own. But it was actually the Daily Mail, and it was, oh no, why are you being so harshly? You're a hater. You can't report from the Daily Mail. It's fake news. You are fake news. But when it's news that you deem not fake and you actually like the news, oh no, the Daily Mail are the best. Oh, they're the best. They are absolutely amazing. Cheers. The Daily Mail came out and said, and I quote, Arsenal are set to triple Martinelli's wages. It would make sense to make the Brazilian one of the club's best paid players, given his age and ability. But it also suggested that Gabriel Martinelli is very keen to stay where he is right now. But then today, shocking news, breaking news. PSG have apparently got into talks with Martinelli. Given the speculation over his new contract, it would be a huge blow, says one report, to lose the Brazilian, especially with Jesus unavailable for the foreseeable future after picking up a knee injury. The reports in France suggest discussions are already underway with Martinelli and his representatives. They believe PSG's president, Nasser Al-Khalifi, is leading negotiations for the phenomenal player. However, it does look like Martinelli is expected to sign a new long-term deal at the Emirates. And then it goes on to the Daily Mail report. Now, this is what I find hilarious. Like I said, if you deem it to be fake news because you like the player, you don't want to believe the story, it's now fake news. That's how the internet works. That's how it's worked since the dawn of the internet. If you don't like it, it's fake. If you believe it and you like the story, it's not fake. And I don't really know where I am with this one, if I'm honest. I like Martinelli. Anybody who's watched this channel for many, many, many weeks, months and years knows that I am a Martinelli fanboy. And I think he's a phenomenal player. But is he happy in London? I'd imagine he probably is. Why wouldn't he be? Paris is a bigger dump than London, which is facts. Let's be real with it. It is. Sorry for any of the Parisians out there that are watching this. I've been to Paris. It's a dump. And he would get paid quite a lot of money at Arsenal if he was to triple his wages, because apparently he's on about 84, 86 grand a week. Now, if he was to triple that, we're talking 240s, 250s, 260s, isn't we? Are Arsenal going to pay him 240, 250, 260? Well, they paid Aubameyang 350. They paid Mesut Ozil 350. Gabriel Jesus is apparently on about 200. It would make sense to pay one of our best players one of the best wages. But Arsenal normally don't do things that make sense, like getting rid of 6 players last January and replacing them with 0. But I do actually think he will sign. And I think this may just be a tactic from his agents putting this story out there to kind of hurry the deal up so he gets on the new wage a little bit quicker. I don't know. I'd like to know what you guys think. No, let's be real with it. PSG are going to be losing Messi very soon. Mbappe is going to probably go back out on the left wing, which is where he wants to play. I think he's going to be staying as well, by the way. Seen that report doing the rounds today. He's not happy playing up front in that team, though. The problem is Neymar and Messi are so good behind that obviously Mbappe can then excel. Problem is Messi is going to be leaving very shortly, although there's an offer on the table for him to stay for another year or two. So we're going to see what's happening with that one. But if Mbappe does go out onto the left wing, they need a striker. Now, people will be sitting screaming at this screen going, he's not a striker though, Martinelli. Well, he is. He's just very good on the left wing. I believe he's a striker. I think he should be playing up front and not on the wing. Although, having said that, you do hone your skills. You do come up against more adversity as a winger. You got to do more donkey work, that's for sure. You got to track back to right back, get in the penalty box at your own end, etc., etc. And it does make you a harder player to come up against because you're developing multiple skills, not just instinct. Yeah, and I think that the dribbling ability he has, I think the pace he has is ridiculous. Like, people don't realize how quick Martinelli is. Not only that, he's very, very direct. I think he would fit in at PSG. I can't lie. I'm not sure where he would fit in, whether it be a striker and keep Mbappe on the wing or vice versa. But I just don't see this deal happening to PSG right now. I think he will stay at Arsenal. I'd like him to stay at Arsenal. And I think that even if he was to go now without signing a new contract, it's going to cost an absolute fortune. If he was to sign a new contract, it's going to cost even more. We know PSG have got the money. He's under contract for, another 18 months on his current deal until 2024. So it's still going to cost a lot of money. He is only 21. Let's not forget that. He turned 21 6 months ago today, in fact, 21st of June. And yeah, it is going to cost quite a lot of money to get him. If he's under a new contract, that would be on an extra year. So it would put him on 2.5 years, according to the reports out there, which would make him even more valuable to Arsenal, protecting their assets. And PSG don't really care about money. So I'm not sure whether they're going to care whether he signed up to a new deal or not, because if they want to buy him, they're buying him. If he wants to go there, that's for sure. Because if they come in with a big offer, 70, 80, 90, 100 million, then I'm pretty sure Arsenal are going to take it. Let me know what you think on that. Do you think Arsenal would take it? Anything north of 70 mil? Do you think Arsenal would actually accept that with or without the new contract signed? Anything over 70? I think they probably would. I don't think we're quite in the position, having lost 45 million in the last year, to be able to knock back 70 million quid. I can't lie. If this was Arsenal under Arsene Wenger getting a 70 million deal, well, we have loads of cash. We weren't losing money. We were making money. We were Champions League team. The one thing I will say, though, we are riding high at the top of the table. Less than a week, 5 days until we play West Ham United on Boxing Day. And we are pretty much nailed on. I'm not going to sit and nail my flag to the mast right yet, but we are pretty much nailed on if we continue to definitely be in the top 4, which is Champions League football. Whether we can do that remains to be seen. But would he leave midway through a season? I'm not so sure. I actually don't think he will leave. Not yet, anyway. I think he will sign the new contract. It depends where we finish at the end of the season, I'd imagine, as to whether he wants to stay. But he has come out multiple times and said that he's happy in London. He wants to build a legacy in Arsenal, etc., etc. On the flip side of that, most footballers are compulsive liars. We see it every single interview. They lie through their teeth, these people. Aaron Ramsey, do you remember him? Oh, yes, I want to stay at Arsenal. Doing all the tears when he was leaving. That went well, didn't it, my friend? But I'd love to know what you guys think on it. I just think this is games from his agent, trying to hurry the situation up, trying to get the new money, new contract, speed it up a little bit, treble the wages. The agent will obviously get a kickback as well. And yeah, I think he will stay an Arsenal player for at least the foreseeable. But Who knows? Let me know what you guys think. Leave it in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We're pushing close to 75k. Make sure you go and subscribe to the Morley Gunner channel. Link down there. Pushing up to 7k on that one. I will be uploading again from January. Like I said, anyone who wants to edit for that channel, leave your portfolios in the email address down there. And I will get back to you this evening. But don't forget, I will be back again. Go and check out first, after this video, go and check out the show I did with Rans. But I will be back again after the football this evening, about maybe 11:30 UK time. I'll be dropping another video, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. And then tomorrow morning, I'll be back at 8 a.m. as well. So plenty of content. I'm live with Goonie tomorrow as well, as far as I'm aware. So yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. And make sure you follow all of the socials, especially TikTok. I'm like millimeters from 1,000 on there, and I want to be able to live stream on it. So make sure you go and check TikTok out, people. Adios, amigos. Laters. Ciao.